What is up to all my foul-mouthed, fell-handed finessers? This is the Finesse Father, and today we have a video over for Buki. This is Dgen, you know him, you love him, and in this particular video, he goes absolutely crazy. Terminator even. Pretty much anything he lays his eyes on is resting at the bottom of the channel now as we speak. Also, let me go ahead and lay it down. Spartan Elite 43 and I will be streaming along with Loading Heat tomorrow morning, Saturday at 9 a.m. Yes, try not to faint. 9 a.m. we're going to be streaming. Who knows how long we're going to be streaming for. It's going to start at 9 a.m. You have to be there because it's going to be semi-amazing. So, something to think about. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. and on the weekend, I'm just going to kind of freestyle Sunday. I don't know when I'll be streaming or what have you, but I will try to give you a warning via the Xbox posty bit. Moving on. As you can see here, guys, we're detected. We're not generally a fan of that, and we are just throwing fish like mad. Pretty much everybody is going to catch some fish, if you catch my meaning. Okay, so we are in a bad spot. Obviously, we have kind of gathered this information. We go ahead, throw down a cloud, and we start working the guns right away. That is the correct and appropriate response to do. However, we have to kind of keep careful because we've got fish heading to both sides of us. That gentleman takes it right there. Boom! Down to the channel you go. Back to the water garage. It is not looking good for this other gentleman right here. Boom! He takes some hatred as well. And he goes down as well. Man, it has been a good start to the game. We are putting them in submission. We are keeping them on their knees. We are making the magic happen. We're going to go ahead and see if we just can't decorate this gentleman a little bit with guns here. Why not? I mean, we don't have anything else to do. We're waiting to reload for the fish. Once we get him up, though, we are going to throw him down range. We already set him on fire, which is perfect. And we're staying mobile. So, you know, for that other DD out there, we're not making too easy of a target, or the cruisers. So, you kind of have to be very careful squatting in a cloud, if you catch my drift. Now, we're throwing these short. And then we're throwing one really short in case he just decides to cut it hard left or hard right. And the reason we're throwing him short is because the guy knows there's DD out here. He knows he's in a cloud. He knows he's getting shot upon. So he knows a lot of things, and we have to kind of account for that. You guys remember during the stream I said to be a good DD driver, boom! Ha ha ha! You have to be part fortune teller. And that is exactly what Dgen is doing right now. He's telling the future. And the future is he's going to come out on top. Moving on. Now, as you can see here, guys, the cloud is almost up. We need to be Oscar Mike, Mo Iki Teak before the bad guys come around the corner here. Now, we do have a good little cluster of folks over here in which to throw fish at. So we're going to go ahead and push up in this zone and see if we can't farm a little bit more damage before, you know, somebody else takes it. That's essentially what the game is. It's a big giant damage race to see who can farm who faster, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. We're going to get in a position here to throw fish. Now, if you do throw torps into the side of the wreckage there, if it's still up by the time your fish catch it, it will block them. So just something to think about. We go ahead and throw two to the far right and one to the lead there. And that way, no matter where he goes, he's going to catch something. I mean, we are in the zone like Emmett. We're making it happen. We're detected. We're running the gun a little bit, but mainly we're keeping everything, you know, moving. You know, you don't want to necessarily loiter in one area too long, especially when there's numerous people looking at us. Boom! Citadel! Right off the jump. Amazing shot. It is a fleeting shot. We are essentially retreating. Boom! That fool took a fish. Hold that for me. God, we are making it happen so much. I'm so excited. I mean, just fish after fish after fish is slamming into these guys. They are getting the absolute mess whooped out of them, and I literally could not be happier. It is amazing. I'm putting all my energy vicariously through this gentleman right here because it is utterly amazing. He is making the magic happen. He's out there. He's putting in work, keeping them on their knees, putting them in submission. Cobra collects the whole nine. Now, this gentleman right here, we're going to try to finish with the guns. I made that happen. And now we're essentially searching for new targets. You know, we're 6 digits, no big deal. We're 107,000, no big deal. We're out here making it happen. You know, 3 enemies left on the board. We've almost killed every single person in this match single-handedly. And now we're looking for more meat on the bone. And we'll be damned if anybody else is going to get to eat tonight but us. Now, we do know there's some folks over here, and that's kind of the general idea is, you know, we're going to kind of creep on them. We don't necessarily want them to think that the DD has kind of shifted its area from our previous AO. We kind of want to think that, you know, we're over there and we're looking around and possibly we went the wrong direction, what have you. Now the good thing is even though like these massive battleships, you know, these guys get detected from 15 clicks away. So the good news with that is they don't necessarily know when they're detected. The DDs, on the other hand, are only really detected when they've kind of made an error. Speaking of errors, we threw fish at that DD. Hopefully we'll manage to catch something. We've got a few more out there, you know, just making the magic happen. We kind of have to watch this gentleman here to the 12 o'clock. We almost ran into his screws. But this gentleman right here is definitely in trouble. We're throwing a little bit of hate at him right there just to see if it's enough to finish him off, and it is not. It is stole colon or steel killing, whichever you prefer. Moving on. 2 gentlemen left now on the map. We're still working the gun here. Somebody fired fish at us. We're going to use our second round of smoke. They're throwing fish wide and they're throwing fish far away because by the time they get to us, they're out of fish juice, and we are fine with that. We're going to go ahead and use the guns here till the fish come up, which, like I said previously, is exactly what you need to be doing. And the allies, the frenemies, are just killing these guys so unearthly fast. There's nothing else we can do except sit here and watch the entire thing unfold before our very eyes. It's just that bad. We're going to go ahead and throw fish at this gentleman. We would like that last kill. Let's see if we can make it happen. No, it does not happen for us. But we still made a lot of headway on the Atlanta end of the situation here. We did reach a new milestone, which is fantastic. We're going up in the points. And we had a heck of a game aside from that. Shat upon a number of individuals, and I do not believe it was 100% consensual. 123,795. Loads of cake, loads of XP, loads of fish hit, loads of people killed. Citadel, it is so amazing. I love it so much. I can't talk enough about it. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed this community replay. We're going to always see more of this gentleman right here. Make sure to check his channel down below in the description box. And we'll see you guys on the flippity flop.